Okay, next is still about the first principle. Okay, but this is for when we want to find the derivative at a point of x equals to a. That means after we get the value, after we get the derivative, we're going to substitute the value of x with a value a. Okay, so for that case, we will not use the first formula, which is kita takkan guna yang first formula tadi lah, which is f prime x equals to limit of h approaches 0 fx plus h minus fx minus fx over h. Okay, kita takkan guna yang ini because we already have a new formula. When we want to find the derivative at a point a, so we're going to use the limit of x approach a, okay, fx minus fa over x minus a. Okay, so if we're going to find, okay, the derivative at the point x equals to a, so we're going to use this formula. Alright, so we're going to look at some example here. Okay, so example 2, find the first derivative, okay, f prime a for the given value of a. So the first one, we want to find the first derivative for the function fx equals to 3x squared plus 12 at point x equals to 2, or a equals to 2. Okay. Alright, so to find this, we're going to use this formula, which is f, okay, prime a is 2, is equals to limit of x approach to fx minus fa over x minus a, and a is 2. So this is 2. Okay. And then we're going to substitute that. So fx is, okay, limit of x approaches 2 is 3x squared plus 12 minus, okay, f2 is we substitute x with 2, so 3 times 2 squared plus 12 over x minus 2. Okay, so if we simplify this, we get, okay, so 3x squared plus 12, okay, this is equals to, this is 12, okay, plus 12 is 24, so negative 24, so minus 24. And we still can simplify this. This is x minus 2, x approach 2, 3x squared minus 12 over x minus 2. Okay, so if we substitute directly x equals to 2 into this function, we get 0 over 0. So that means we're going to factorize first. Okay, so first we can factorize at the numerator. We can factorize. That is 3. Okay, I factorize 3 dulu. Saya factorize 3 dulu keluar. So dia akan jadi x squared minus 4. And x squared minus 4 is just x plus 2 x minus 2 over x minus 2. And we want to eliminate x minus 2. So what left is 3 x plus 2. Now we can substitute the limit, which is 2. So we get 3 times 2 plus 2, which is 3 times 4 equals to 12. So that's mean f prime 2 is equals to 12. Okay, so next example is for this function. We want to find the derivative at point x equals to 8. So f prime 8 is equals to limit of x approaches 8. Okay, fx minus f8 over x minus 8. So fx, so fx is 1 over square root x plus 1 minus, okay, f8 is 1 over square root 8 plus 1 over x minus 8. Okay, and we can simplify this. Okay, this is, okay, this part here is 1 over square root 9, or this is just 1 over 3. So what we left here is limit of x approach 8, 1 over square root x plus 1 minus 1 over 3 over x minus 8. Okay, so if we substitute directly x equals to 8 into this function, we get 0 over 0, which is an IDF. So that's mean we cannot substitute yet. We need to factorize first or multiply with conjugate. So for this function, we can multiply with a conjugate. So before we can multiply with conjugate, we need to simplify first. Okay, so I'm going to combine the numerator. So it will become, okay, 3 minus square root x plus 1 over 3 times square root x plus 1 over x minus 8. Okay, so x minus 8, when we multiply here, so it's become, okay, need a bit space here. Okay, so this is equals to limit of x approach 8. Okay, it become 3 minus square root x plus 1 over x minus 8 square root x plus 1. Okay, so if we substitute directly, okay, the limit, we still get 0 over 0. And because we didn't, sebab kita belum eliminate x minus 8 tu lagi. Okay, so kita akan multiply with conjugate. So the conjugate must be at the numerator. And the conjugate of the numerator, which is 3 plus square root x plus 1. So we're going to multiply this at the numerator and also denominator. Okay, so we multiply. So what we get is at the numerator, we get 9, okay, minus x plus 1, okay, over x minus 8 square root x plus 1, 3 plus square root x plus 1. Okay, and if we simplify at the numerator, we get, okay, this is equals to negative x plus 8, or I can factorize it to negative x minus 8 because we want to eliminate x minus 8. So x minus 8 okay, so we can eliminate x minus 8. Okay, and then we can substitute the limit. So here is 1. Right, so substitute the limit, which is 8. So we get okay, negative 1 over, okay, square root 8 plus 1, okay, times 3 plus square root 8 plus 1, okay, which is negative 1 over, this is 3, times 3 plus 3, which is 6. So 3 times 6 is negative 1 over 18.